Good day, everyone. Rich from A3 Skyward. Today, getting to Stars and Stripes. Mentally Corrupted. J-Dog. Silver. Also does gold. Alright. This was supposed to probably have been done in July, but a little behind, both of us. Something new that he had thought up. Oh, you can just consider this 2026, right? All right. And we got some whites and blues. Oh, let's get this wet. Very nice. I'm not going to pick everything out now. I'll pick everything out later. J-Dog has some nice silver pours. Got one for Mrs. Warrior for our, I believe it was for our anniversary. No, it was for her birthday. Or Valentine's Day. Okay, one of those. I think it was Valentine's Day. And we're just going to send it. Typical A3. Ooh, nice. Really fun material in here. Also, since he's not on the road, he's starting to do his Friday night pours. I think he did a bag last night. This might not be one to really do a quickie on. Getting ready for work tonight, pretty soon. Yeah, he's got a nice piece of copper. What do we got here? Is that a piece of silver? Of course I grabbed that one. Not used to doing the sideways deal. Piece of mica there. Whatever it is, it has some weight to it. Almost looks like a piece of silver. Take the piece of copper out. Yeah, I got a bunch of copper I need to melt sometime. Yeah, I got a little piece that made it down there. Yeah, I think J-Dogs are like, what was it? 1,100 something? If you want to make a pay dirt difficult, you just add a lot of little pieces of copper to it. But this looks like he has like little balls. That's a ball of silver right there. Hold on a minute, I'm gonna. All right, got a little something to put everything in. And I probably lost it. No, I got it right. There's another piece right there. Another thing, I haven't gotten to doing any more silver pours or making any silver jewelry. Yeah, a little piece of copper. And I believe that's another 2 balls of silver. And I got some gold floating. Oop. It's going to drop where it wants now. There it goes. Yeah, I haven't been able to get down to Brian's and something come up that hopefully I'll still be able to make it down to Colorado. There's another little ball of capper right here. I'll probably cut this short. By just showing the cleanup of each pan here. All right, I'll be back. All right. Just pulled a little piece of silver out. Nice little horseshoe. So that's pretty fun. If you ever gotten to melting of metals, I guess you want to call it that. Usually have little pieces like that sitting around. I think I melted most of my silver I had pieces. I do have several pieces of copper to remelt. Show you that material one more time. I know I was going to try to cut the time here. And some more silver. I know some of you guys just like to mess with gold, but I enjoy plucking out silver and copper that's not terribly like shavings. That's actually worse than black sands. You just can't work copper out from the gold without picking the individual little tiny pieces out. And we'll move on. I should clean it up more to give more time, but another piece of melt silver. Nice chunkies. I have a bunch of these since I've gotten into, oh, there's the camera. Doing some copper wire work with heavier gauges. And I usually end up having to pull it out of the vacuum. I got a little bucket of copper to melt one day. All right, I'll clean this out and get down to it. All right, plucking all the little beads of silver out. Get to the next one here, guys. All right, down to the next one. I'm gonna have to, I can't clean this up anymore. without taking that silver out, because the silver little wee balls like to roll. You lost another one. All right, clean it out, snuff it up on the next one. All right, work the copper and silver out. And I'll get to the last pan. All right, working on the last one here. Got some nice pieces of gold in here. And a lot of silver and copper to pick through. So I'll clean this up and get into a snuffer dump. All right, worked out. A lot of the silver. Well, that's a lot of silver. Might be able to melt that down and make a little ring or something out of it. Of course, I have the capper. There's a lot more in there I gotta clean up. But just for time here, before I have to get going to work here. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do a final weigh in and clean up and everything on this. Not necessarily difficult, just takes a long time to individually pick out copper, kappa, and the silver out. A little bit of flour gold, I think, was stuck in the bottom of the, even though it did have some, just a wee bit of flour gold might have been stuck in the bottom of that snuffer bottle from the Carson jar. So, a nice smile. A little picker here. Do a John R. here. Really fun bag. Great idea. Oh, I did the Carson way. Nice going, JR. Stars and stripes. Of course, I'm going to do a final cleanup. Still have a lot to get out of here. But that was some fun before work. You all have a blessed week and catch you in the next one. Thanks, y'all.